Heard what happened at the market. Boss wants everyone back at the shop. Says we strike tonight.
You worried about that business with the guards? I'm telling you, it's nothing. Haven't had a spot of trouble since I slipped away. Of course, I'm taking care to keep the distance.
Can't believe we're really gonna do this.
We'll be heroes. The ones who ended all this talk of...
Contract the musical services of fellow.
Believe we're really gonna do this.
We'll be heroes. The ones who ended all this talk of revolution. They'll set us up like kings. Revolution. A bunch of troublemakers looking to upset the apple cart. There's some fool that filled their heads with rubbish, ruining it for the rest of us good folk.
Good folk? Really?
Of course. You and me and Hickey. Revolution. A bunch of troublemakers looking to upset the apple cart. There's some fool that filled their heads with rubbish, ruining it for the rest of us good folk.
Good folk? Really?
Of course. You and me and Hickey. Just some hard luck lads trying to survive in this cold, cruel world.
What's this? Thomas Hickey? Might be. What's it to you? Ain't supposed to be none of your kind left. Suppose I best be rectifying that then. Get him!
There's another one! Grab him! He's over there. Doesn't matter.
Put those bills and I'll kill you!
Hello.
Be still. You will do no more harm. You're a right fool meddling in affairs you know nothing about. Washington's the only thing keeping the Continental Army together. You kill him, you end all hope for freedom. Wrong, boyo. With him gone, they'll have no choice but to promote Lee, and then... You are both under arrest! Oh, well, we were just having a scrap, officer. Ain't nothing wrong with two men settling their differences the old-fashioned way. Can't we come to a...
Quiet! What are the charges?
Counterfeiting.
I had nothing to do with that.
course not. Listen, there are more important things at stake here. This man is planning to...
You miss me, sweetheart. What? Nothing to say?
If you are here, then Washington is safe.
True. Thing is, I believe I've just been pardoned. Thank you kindly for the rescue, gents.
There can be no further mistakes, Thomas. Am I understood?
What about the assassin? Yeah, he's here. They put him in a cell right next to mine. Guess we didn't get them all, eh?
Deal with this, Charles.
At once, sir.
What are we gonna do?
You're that boy from the Continental Congress. Adams's little lapdog. I think I have an idea. Yes. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Do tell.
All in good time. It's not like the assassin's going anywhere. For now, we should see about getting you better accommodations here.
What are you on about? I thought I was getting out.
I'm afraid you won't be leaving for a while, thanks to Benjamin Talmadge. He's been running his mouth, saying all sorts of things. You're being investigated for plotting to assassinate George Washington.
What a bunch of bollocks. I thought you was gonna handle that.
We'll discuss this elsewhere.
And some trips, it was truly good.
There's truth in what you say. When I first came here,
I'm telling you, he's planning to escape. We should get in on it.
Yeah? And what makes you think that?
Caught him carving something in the yard. Slipped it in his pocket real quick when he saw me. Looked like a key.
Probably just a shiv.
Nah, Mason ain't a fighter. Always talking and tricking his way out of trouble. Weasel Weems, they call him. Sneaky bastard.
Come on, Finch. He's not so bad. Even told me some letters once. Gonna write a note to my lady.
Ha! What for? You think that whore's out there pining for you? Saving herself for when you get out? Huh? No doubt she's already moved on to the next fella, and the fella after him. You shut your mouth or I shut it for you. Easy now. It was just a joke.
Yeah? Well, it wasn't very funny.
Then, I'm a was well off. Would have been a pretty kettle of fish to talk otherwise. That Bessie's not known for her gentle manners.
I think I would rather hold it in.
They go as far as the waterways would take them. And some trips, it was truly bush.
It was a load of comrades. There's truth in what you say. When I first came here, the old house was falling to many pieces.
I said quiet!
You mean Fallowfield over by the game trail? Beyond the apple orchard by the river? Ah, nay, not that great terge. Like a scalper else that face. And her sister's fair credit, and tumsy for brains as well.
Get up!
Where are we going?
Well, you're certainly cool.
Stay out of trouble or you'll wind up in the pit. What are you looking at, half-breed?
Listen to the modernists' new ideas.
You not understand English, that it?
Some young fella from Scotland was trying to map.
Do I need to knock some sense into that thick head of yours?
Hope his efforts weren't wasted.
I should try and find this Weems fellow. If he intends to escape, perhaps he can help me.
All the experts and still... Well, actually, it's the Germanics next door. Very friendly, but they do reason appet and stink. About midden-cuss cabbage. At this rate...
Well, we also have a choir.
Excellent leatherwork.
Mason Weems?
Could be.
I need your help.
Oh?
They say you know a way out of here.
They say a lot of things.
I do not have time for games.
A shame, as I was hoping you might play one with me.
Oh no, that would be familiar.
Fine.
Are you familiar with the rules?
Did he? Well, we always knew he had...
Seeing as you already know mine, what's your name?
Connor.
Pleased to meet you, Connor. Well played. So, what brings you to Bridewell?
Treachery. I have been falsely accused.
Of course you have.
You do not believe me?
Why should I? You've the look of a brute.
You misjudge. I am an honest man.
And yet, also a man imprisoned. Tell me how you found yourself in this place.
It is a private matter.
As is what you ask of me.
Well, he has certainly calmed down since his accident.
Yes, I saw that on my way through Hartford. Terrible fire. It's incredible any...
I was trying to prevent a murder.
Oh! Anyone I know?
George Washington.
The others put you up to this, didn't they? Thought it might be fun to have another laugh at Mason's expense. Fools, a lot of them. To make light of something like this. George Washington is brave beyond measure, loyal like a brother, peerless in character, and unshakable in his convictions. That man is our Jupiter Conservator, destined to lead us not just to freedom, but greatness. Anyone who says otherwise is either a simpleton or a traitor.
Then you understand why I need to get out of here. If I don't help him, he is going to die.
For brains as well.
You're serious, aren't you?
Was a load of carmine come up from the south, they say. Much in demand.
Very well. But it's going to take some doing. See, everything hinges on the key I forged. But that lout Finch stole it. Took me 3 months to make the thing, too. You need to get it back, or we're not going anywhere.
Consider it done.
Well, actually, it's the Germanics next door. Very friendly, but they do reason appet and stink with all that midden-cuss cabbage. 'Twas well obvious. Hence his traps. That not so. He's a muckworm. Wouldn't have the nerve for something like this. Won't ever see him part with a peg. I think I'll raise hogs next. No way a fox can carry up a 500-pound pig. More like the unfooty.
A little farm by the Salisbury Plains. Cold as anywhere when the wind blows, but the land is good and the life agreeable.
That looks
red? What an odd choice. Why do you think he chose red instead of blue?
All right, scoundrels! Back in your cells!
No. Must be a fancy French contraption of all this. At the old plough. But John and Robert were both men, so it would be the whole clan if you could be present too.
Well, actually, it's the Germanics next door. Very friendly, but they do reason appet and stink with all that midden-cuss cabbage. That not so.
At the old plough. But John and Robert were both men, so it would be the whole clan.
People take the voice.
Wow, I've read some of them. It's remarkable indeed.
It's your gum. Never get tired of all that.
I think he will join us for the hunt.
Oh, yes.
The ape was well obvious.
Well, yes. I used to accompany...
This key is useless.
and waterways would take them. And some...
What are you looking at? You in the market for a husband?
Some young fella from Scotland was trying to map Dahl, but I think he caught... Oh, yes, she makes the most wonderful stews, especially when harvest time is just now. Must be a fancy French contraption.
The last man thought he could play with me.
Plain old rattler will do for me anytime.
Ah, nay, not that regal terge. Like a scalpel else that face. And her sister's fair clever, and tongue she for...
Your key is useless.
What do you mean?
It did not fit the lock.
It's not meant to.
You forged a key that does not work.
Well, that all depends on what you mean by work. It'll get us out of here. Just not the way you expected.
Then how?
You're going to use it to get the real key off the warden. You have to swap yours for his.
Why not just have me take the real key? Why all this extra work?
He might notice if it went missing. This way, he'll be none the wiser.
And when he tries to use it?
He won't. That's why we're targeting him.
How do I reach the warden?
Yes. This next part, you may not like.
Oh, as if I've liked the others. Out with it.
You need to pick a fight.
What?
Pick a fight, and they'll throw you in the pit.
And how in the world does this help us?
The warden oversees the pit. Getting sent there is the only way to reach him.
I give you credit. You've given this plan to risk my life a great deal of thought.
Take down as many as you can. 1 or 2 will only serve to entertain the guards. You need to make them angry. We all have our part to play. Try not to die.
Would have been a pretty kettle of eels to shake off otherwise. That Bessie's not...